Welcome back to the Dark World podcast number 2. I'm Ella Mitro and my co-host
is Sage Batista.
So we're going to get right into it. Sage, one of our most asked questions is, what's the difference between a dystopia and a utopia?
That's a great question, Ella.
Thanks. I really try.
Yeah, I can tell. Well, whoever asked that, amazing job.
That was me.
Okay, good job. So basically, how dystopia works is a dystopia. On the outside, the people living in it, they think their world is perfect. And everything is just going along like a script, and nothing can go wrong. But when you look at it from the outside, not on the surface, but deeper than the surface, you see that it's not perfect. There's a lot of flaws in this world, and there's a lot of things like our world. I guess, right?
To some extent.
We think it's almost not really perfect, but,
To some extent,
Yep.
yes. But another thing about dystopia, and I'm not sure, one of the rules of a dystopia is it says that it's frowned upon for people to look at themselves in the mirror. And it's frowned upon in Divergent to look at yourself in the mirror. So at the beginning of the book, Triss's mom was doing her hair.
That's right, on the porch.
Yes, and they only have one mirror in their whole house, and Triss was looking in it, and she goes, "Oh no, I think my mom just caught me looking in the mirror," because it's frowned upon to care about your beauty.
I know, and I find it kind of funny. Looks are not everything, but that you can't look in a mirror to see how your mom did your hair or something. How do you know? Kind of weird.
Yeah. All right. So a utopia now. A utopia is a world that is perfect. There is nothing wrong with this world. This world has everything everyone wants and needs. It has everything people would ever need in their life, so they'll never go hungry, they'll never be uncomfortable. Everything they need, poof, is there. Okay, so that's pretty much a utopia. I'm going to ask Sage, you want to add on?
So, our world is kind of a utopia, but, without, the fights and everything. But, so a utopia basically from the outside still looks perfect?
Mm-hmm. But it is perfect.
From the inside and outside?
Yes.
So it's not like dystopia where it looks perfect, but it really isn't?
Right. So that's the difference between those two.
Well, that's cool. What are other books like that? So, what do you think another book like that could be?
Well, I'm going to relate this to another book in the series, Insurgent, which is also a movie. And Sage, what are you going to relate it to?
I think Hunger Games is a pretty good one.
Okay. So, Sage is going to go first for the Hunger Games, and I'm just going to piggyback on her if we need to. So, Sage, what do you think?
The Hunger Games, I believe there's a lot of similarities. The world is not a utopia. It doesn't look perfect because people have to get food and everything. But it's the same as The Givers like that too, but also Divergent. The world seems almost perfect, but then the Hunger Games, they have to go into battle, they have to put money up for food, they have to put their name in a jar just to get food, and they may have to sacrifice their lives. So I think that's pretty that's a dystopia.
I agree. So, relating this to Insurgent, yeah, I know it's in the same series, so obviously it's going to be something like it.
Mm-hmm.
But, so in Insurgent, basically in Divergent, it's all about the training to get into Dauntless.
And Dauntless.
You say that too. And then, you got it into me. And then in Insurgent, it's all about you are in it now, so now show it. So they are actually fighting, jumping off these trains in real life, proving themselves.
Is Insurgent also like that too? Or is Insurgent just like Dauntless, or is it both?
Well, so you know how in Divergent it's all about getting initiated into Dauntless?
Oh, this is once you're initiated. This is real life. Oh.
So, and it's some of the things when they're fighting, there's truth serum. Have you ever heard of truth serum?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically what it is if they capture them, if anyone captures anyone, Triss was captured, and they inject truth serum into her neck, and then she tells all the truth.
And
like
nothing
where
but the
everyone
truth.
is. She
So
cannot.
it's basically like an oath.
Yeah, she can't say anything that's not true. She just can't. Like she has no ability. Every truth inside her.
She's like physically and mentally just can't.
Hmm. So, they're related because, I mean, of course, they're in the same family of like
Like faction?
books.
Oh.
But they're also related because of like they're applying all the stuff they've learned when they were being initiated to Dauntless in actual real life.
Mm-hmm.
And they still have in real life the what's it called? Simulations.
Oh yeah, that was kind of scary how that happened. Like I'd be kind of like I wouldn't know what to do. Like if I was in that bin, like they're sticking like suction cups to my head. I'm lying in a chair. Like when I first read the book, like I had a feeling it was gonna be like a paper thing, like a paper and pencil, like all old school.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, one of the simulations in Insurgent.
Have you read Insurgent?
I watched the movie. Triss, her mom died in a fire.
Oh wow.
And one of Triss's simulations was her mom was in the house when it was on fire, and she had to try and save her mom, and she didn't save her
In time.
Yeah, and that was one of the simulations because that was the thing she was. All right, so now we got on the line.
My name is Susie Sally.
Hiya, Susie Sally.
Yes, that is my name, Susie Sally.
Okay, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
It was nice to meet you too.
Where are you from, Susie Salad or Sally?
Thanks for pronouncing my name wrong. I hate when people do that. But I am from Idaho,
Idaho. Okay, all right.
Russia.
What are you from, Idaho or Russia, honey?
Idaho, Russia. That's my hometown. Born and raised.
Okay. So, have you ever read the book Divergent or watched the movie?
Well, I just started being able to read, but I did read a few books.
Being what?
I just started being able to read books
Okay.
and letters and numbers, but I did read a book. Well, my mommy read it to me.
Okay. Oh, now I'm doing that. No, Susie. Has your mommy read the book Giver to you? The Giver?
Yes, my mommy read the book to me.
And so,
Amazing.
so I hear that your mom has read Divergent, and she told you about it. Does this book sound like anything like The Giver?
I mean, it sounds a little like The Giver, but I don't really know.
Okay. Would you get your mom on the line so we can ask her a question about Divergent?
No, see that work, but I can answer questions about The Giver.
We're not talking about The Giver. We're talking about Divergent.
Really, I need to answer these questions. You know who my favorite character was?
Who's your favorite character in Divergent?
In Divergent, it was Triss, because she was never afraid to do everything. And she always showed passion. And she was
She's what?
brave enough.
She showed what?
passion. She always showed passion.
Oh, passion.
Yes. And she was brave enough to go against her parents and choose Dauntless. And she was also strong enough to jump off a train and a moving car.
Good job. All right. So now we're going to get another person on the line, maybe someone who is
Okay, bye.
properly speaking.
Bye. Idaho. She was very interesting. Sounded pretty cute. Had a little lisp. Now I'm doing that. Oh my lord. So let's get the next call on the line. Okay, caller number 4 is on the line. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Benjamin.
Benjamin. Fancy. Where are you from?
My house.
Oh, your house. Very interesting. How old are you?
I'm 12.
You're 12.
No,
Oh,
I'm 12.
you're 12. That's very interesting. Well, I mean, you want to answer some questions?
I kind of had a question I wanted to ask.
You had a question you wanted to ask me. Okay, let's do it.
Okay. So, in the book Dystopia, I mean, in the book The Giver, or in the book
Divergent.
Divergent, right. I didn't read the book, but I've heard about it, and I wanted to know how old everyone is in the book. But my mommy told me that you could never find that out, so I wanted to know what the dormitories were like.
What their like living spaces were like?
That's a dormitory.
Okay, you're all ready for college. Dormitories, whatever. So basically, there are not very many like single beds. They're basically bunk beds. And yeah, so throughout the book, she was like they had to wake up super early and everything. But like, I mean, have you ever been to sleepaway camp before?
I have, and it's such a rush.
It's such a rush. Wow, you feel like you have a lot of sugar in you. So basically, I mean,
I just ate a whole candy bar.
Oh.
Don't tell my mom.
I won't tell your mom. Don't worry. So basically, I mean, it's kind of like a regular like, college space, but there's like a kind of like a cabin almost, and there's like a whole bunch of things, and it's basically normal. There's nothing really different or anything.
Okay. So, that other person wanted to add on. Yeah, so I agree with what Sage was saying. Another thing is, I mean, those are crazy dorms. Al was stabbed, or no, it was Peter was stabbed in the eye, and
But I think
that all
they want to
happened
know.
in the dormitory.
I think Benjamin wants to know like what are they like bunk beds.
Right,
anything?
so yeah, I agree with what Sage said. Oh my gosh, I don't want to read that book now. I don't want to hear someone being stabbed in the eye.
Don't worry, it's a great book.
Okay, I agree, I think.
Okay, well, I think we're almost done for the day. So, I mean, Sally, Russia, Oklahoma, Susie, we will see you another time, and so will we see you, Benjamin. So, bye.